In 2024, a hospital in China treated 3,000 patients in a single day. No waiting rooms packed with overworked nurses, no doctors running between wards, no human hands drawing blood, delivering medication, or filing charts. 14 robot doctors, 4 robot nurses, 1 AI system running the entire operation, 93% diagnostic accuracy, better than the average human physician. That hospital is not a prototype. It is not a pilot program. It is open, operational, and treating real patients right now. And it is just one building in a country that has spent the last 5 years systematically replacing human workers with machines across every single industry at the same time. Not one sector, not two, every sector. Roads, farms, hospitals, delivery networks, airports, construction sites, all of them running right now with fewer humans than anyone in the West thought was possible this decade. By the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly how far this has gone, what it means for American workers and American industry, and why the most important number in this story is not a robot statistic. It is a jobs number. Subscribe and hit the like button so you do not miss what we cover next. Because this story is moving faster than anyone is reporting. The roads that built themselves start with something simple: building a road. In America, road construction means crews of workers, flaggers holding stop signs, orange cones stretching for miles, and timelines that routinely run years over schedule. The average American infrastructure project takes longer to complete today than it did in the 1960s. That is not an opinion. That is what the data shows. In China's Xinjiang region, engineers needed a highway built through some of the most punishing terrain in the country. Freezing temperatures dropping to minus 40 degrees Celsius. Remote locations with no easy access for large crews. A timeline that left no room for weather delays or labor shortages. Their solution was to send no human drivers at all. A fleet of 100 fully autonomous haul trucks, each carrying 85 tons of material, built the road without a single human hand on a steering wheel. No drivers, no flaggers, no shift changes. The trucks ran continuously, navigating the terrain on their own, operating in conditions that would have shut down a human crew entirely. Supporting them were 10 autonomous road rollers and 2 AI-guided pavers, both operating via GPS and real-time algorithms. The machines built the road. Then other machines will drive on it. China's next target is 5,000 autonomous haul trucks operating nationwide by the end of this year. America is still debating whether autonomous trucking is safe enough to test on public roads. The farms running on algorithms agriculture is where the scale of what China is doing becomes genuinely staggering. China feeds 1.4 billion people. The labor required to do that has historically been enormous, concentrated in rural communities that have been farming the same way for generations. That is changing faster than any other sector in the country. The DJI Agros T100 agricultural drone carries 100 kilograms of seeds or pesticides per flight, operates at night using smart sensors to navigate around obstacles, and covers ground at a speed no human crew can match. It does not call in sick. It does not need brakes. It does not require housing in a rural area with no infrastructure. Then there is the 108 arm cotton topping robot, a machine with sensors and cameras precise enough to trim individual cotton buds across 26 to 40 hectares of cotton fields every single day. It works at 120 times the speed of a human worker. One machine doing the work of 120 people in one of China's most labor-intensive crops. GPS-enabled transplanting machines are planting crops across 6 to 7 hectares per day per unit, doing the work of 80 to 100 human agricultural workers simultaneously. This is not China replacing some farm labor. This is China systematically eliminating the dependency on human agricultural workers across an industry that feeds more people than any other nation on Earth. The food supply, one of the most fundamental pillars of national power, is being handed to machines. The hospitals without doctors now here is where the conversation changes completely. Roads and farms are one thing. Replacing human judgment in those environments is hard, but comprehensible. What China is doing in medicine crosses into territory that most Western healthcare systems have not seriously begun to plan for. AI-guided machines in Chinese hospitals can now locate veins and draw blood with greater precision than experienced nurses. The needle finds the vein on the first attempt, every time. No more "let me try the other arm." No more bruising from missed insertions. A machine doing something that took human practitioners years of training to master consistently. Medication delivery robots navigate hospital corridors autonomously, picking up prescriptions from the pharmacy and delivering them directly to the correct patient ward. They know which medication belongs to which patient. They cannot misread a label. They do not get distracted or fatigued after a 12-hour shift. And then there is the AI hospital itself. 14 robot doctors, 4 robot nurses, 3,000 patients treated in a single day, a 93% diagnostic accuracy rate that outperforms the average physician in several specialties. That figure matters enormously because the average diagnostic accuracy rate for human doctors in complex cases sits between 85% and 90%. The machines are not approaching human capability. In measurable terms, they are exceeding it. Chinese surgeons have already performed operations on patients 8,000 kilometers away using robotic systems, operating in real time from a different city entirely. The surgeon's hands move in one location. The instruments move in another. The patient never needs the specialist physically present. For the 60 million Americans who live in areas designated as healthcare shortage zones counties where there are not enough doctors to serve the population, that technology is not a curiosity. It is a solution being built and deployed somewhere else. The airport that already knows who you are at 62 airports across China, 557 security channels now operate using facial recognition. No ticket, no ID, no interaction with any airport employee. You walk through. The system already knows who you are. It has already matched your face to your booking, your baggage to your identity, your gate to your itinerary. At Shanghai Hongqiao Airport, the entire process from check-in to boarding gate takes 12 seconds per passenger, not per group, per person. Beijing's largest airport runs 600 biometric checkpoints, 250 automatic gates, and 80 self-service stations, all processing passengers without a single human agent involved. For context, the average wait time at major American airports for security screening alone runs between 20 and 45 minutes. On busy travel days, it stretches past an hour. The CA employs approximately 60,000 people to manage that process. China has automated it so thoroughly that the people are largely gone and the time is measured in seconds. What this means for America here is the part that most coverage of Chinese technology avoids saying directly. Every autonomous truck China deploys is a data point in an argument about whether human truck drivers are a permanent feature of the workforce or a temporary one. The United States has approximately 3.5 million truck drivers. It is one of the most common jobs in the country. China is not just replacing its own truck drivers, it is proving at scale that the replacement is technically and operationally viable. Every robot doctor China deploys is a challenge to the assumption that medical expertise requires decades of human training and cannot be distributed to places that cannot attract physicians. Every autonomous farm machine is a test case for whether agricultural labor as it currently exists in developing economies has a future. America's response to all of this has been largely regulatory hesitation. Autonomous vehicle legislation remains fragmented across 50 different state frameworks. Hospital AI deployment faces liability structures that were written before this technology existed. Agricultural automation is growing but at a fraction of China's pace, and without the government-backed urgency driving Chinese investment. The honest picture is this: China is not just building machines, it is running the largest real-world experiment in human labor replacement ever attempted, across more sectors simultaneously at greater scale than any country in history. The results of that experiment are coming in, and the early data suggests the machines are winning. The bigger question every technology in this video exists right now. Not in a lab, not in a concept video, In operational use, at scale, in one of the largest countries on Earth. The question America has not seriously answered is not whether these technologies work. China has answered that. The question is what happens to the economies, the workers, and the communities built around the jobs these machines are replacing. China is building the future of labor. America is still writing the policy memos about whether to allow it. That gap between building and discussing is the most important distance in the global economy right now, and it is getting wider every single day. If this video changed how you think about where the workforce is heading, hit the like button and subscribe so you do not miss what we cover next. Drop a comment below. Which industry do you think automation hits hardest in America first? Trucking, healthcare, or farming? The answer might surprise you.